Shogun. LOL, right? So like, Dan is a big fan of this game. Dan, the owner of Lost Ark. So he lets us run our main games, you know, ST, Third Strike, whatnot. But he has a few pet projects. They include V Special, World Heroes Perfect. Vampire Savior is kind of a pet project of his, but it's also a pet project of mine. Like ST and Vampire Savior are kind of our pet projects, but his Dan's specific pet projects are World Heroes Perfect and V Special, so that's why this is here. People are asking, 2020 World Heroes Perfect tournament. So I'm letting them know that's passion project of yours.
Wake up! It's the year of World Heroes Perfect. This game's coming back.
Coming back.
It was never here, but
it's coming. Vicky Viper is not here, so let's send these. Let's take her out of the market. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris.
You doing commentaries?
Yep, you're the only person who knows this game.
Anyway,
It's already on. Rock and roll. Alright! Tevin Moore! Tomato! Off stream! Tevin! Stay where you are! Tevin! Tevin! Stay where you are! Off stream. Off stream.
let's see. Can they hear me?
Ooh, I should change that. Yeah, they can hear you. You're live.
Are you doing commentary too? Are you doing commentary?
I can. Bonus points on stream! Bonus method on stream!
I dedicate this victory to the Earth Power Papa.
Say again? What's up, buddy?
Is it possible for Derek to jump into World Heroes?
I can do it. I can do it.
Go ahead.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I got you, buddy. You're good. Yeah.
Is it us?
Yeah, it's you two.
Hey, 2 out of 3, right?
Yes, it is. No, 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Alright. What am I doing? That's excellent. A little projectile shark. We would love to have you, Vicky. Please
Shark
make it.
and a boat. He's got all sorts of stuff he throws. Neat. You know World Heroes? Did you?
Yeah,
Oh shit. Nice. Dan earlier was like all worried. He's like, no one's gonna enter World Heroes, man. And then all of a sudden, like a slew of people showed up.
I told him I would play, but the cab was always full.
Yeah. Oh, you weren't kidding? We thought you were just talking junk. We didn't know. They already started? They already started?
Oh, yeah, the race started.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Give me a second.
And that is first, I believe, Roski.
Roski, did you win?
Okay. Yeah, 1-0, Roski. Max versus Max. I imagine we're going to see a lot of football today. It's a beautiful day out at Lost Ark Arcade for football. So uppercut. Random full screen slide. Oh, I tried to jump at it. Roski's
Hey,
getting
Gal.
a lot of mileage out of those
You
crosses,
versus
those fierce
hey, you
crosses,
two
or
off
roundhouse
stream
crosses.
next.
2-0 Roski. One more to seal it.
The host, Mika. Appreciate it. Wait, did he? Or we just
Oh, try to
followed?
go for a tick throw. Tick throws are not good in this game. If you get one, the other person's just not paying attention.
Thanks, Mika. Appreciate the host.
Poke, 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 poke.
Gammatron, Sneak, on stream next.
Oh, going for another tick throw. Can't do that. I don't think he realizes how bad tick throws are.
11 people, not bad.
Huh?
11 people, not bad.
No. You said 11 right?
11.
Oh, nice. I think the last time I looked at it, there was 9, so that's probably not fine. Roski trying to steal it. I don't think Bonus Lizard has gotten around.
Roski is one of those players who's good at every game he plays, just because he understands the psychology of a fighting game, and he has such great fundamentals. So for two players who haven't really been playing this game, I think that makes sense that Roski is just one.
Yep.
So that's that.
Very
3-0.
friendly. I feel like Roski in this game is relying a lot on jumping roundhouses, and if he meets a matchup that doesn't work on, I don't think he's gonna have a lot of tools, because that's like what he does, is that jumping roundhouse, or the standing roundhouse combo. And there's Sneak and Gammatron.
Tomato. Hey guys, it's 3 out of 5. Oh, 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. I saw. We're on stream. Relax.
Roski very proud of his victory. We'd be proud of him too if he wasn't such a jerk about it. But
Like, I mean, just trying to do one thing, like, just follow on 4 wolves at a time. Yeah. But, like, I'm not kind of just...
so Gammatron getting shown what the buttons do. Not the best sign,
That's
but
we're talking about. It's beginner's luck.
Snake waiting patiently. Snake, I think, is going to go with muscle power because that's the only character he's played so far, I think.
I don't know either, man. I'm not huge about the 80s weather game. And then that's it.
His muscle power is not too shabby. He gets the kind of the flow of the game.
I like Fun Man, but I'm really bad at like
He learns how to get out of cheesy setups pretty quickly from the little I played him.
Why isn't it popping up?
Another J-Max. I think we're going to see a slew of football. Slew of J-Max. Because that is he's a very good intro character, so a lot of people who aren't familiar with the game, even they can jumping roundhouse, standing roundhouse. We'll see if Sneak knows how to deal with that. Worked his way out of the corner pretty well. Oh.
There we go. It's working.
Sneak's got to start mashing that throw to get out of that.
So, Lex Luger, Hulk Hogan. But is he good in this game? He's really good, right?
He's good, but he's fairly difficult. He's very lateral, so
Okay.
he doesn't have a lot of air stuff. All his stuff just projectiles him forward very quickly. And so characters that go really low or really high tend to be able to get around him really easily. He has really good throws, but they're hard to do, just in general. Just 360s in this game are very difficult. There's no whiff there's no throw whiff, So if you're going to get the throw, it's going to go off.
Yeah.
So what Muscle needs to do, I don't think Sneak's really there yet, but what he needs to do is, when you're close, you input your 360 in between every go, every button, and then if you're gonna throw them, you throw them. If not, you just go into your next attack.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like a
Like buffering it.
it's an option select you just do over and over. So it's a whole lot of 360, and you can mess it up really badly. So it can be kind of he's not a good starter character, but Snake's picked him up really well and takes around. I guess he's adjusted to the jumps.
Hey guys, just let us know how the mic is and how the game audio is. If anything needs to be adjusted, please let us know.
Yes. I always like do it a little early and then they hit my hands.
Yeah, I think
They're completely different players than the first game.
Yeah, I think he's figured it out. So J-Max's big thing, yeah, those neutral jumps are what saved him. So J-Max's big thing is jumping roundhouse.
Yeah.
Jumping roundhouses all day long, and that leads to a combo that does about 60% health on a lot of characters. But if you don't let him get that, he really doesn't have a huge amount of tools. And so Sneak is playing defensive and just going low and just going up and down.
Yeah.
And it's shutting down all of J-Max's game.
It's crazy.
Yep. Nice round.
Also, I thought like filling up meters, you get it from your
Muscle Power doing the rodeo. Muscle Power also with one of the best block animations in the game.
I tell my friends the same.
Very intimidating, so I think that's a big bonus.
That, right?
Yeah, he boxes his chest.
So sick.
Yeah, and I always told them
Oh, yeah, that uppercut is fully invincible on the way up. It's very good, but it's leaves you super vulnerable. So usually, if players are pushing that, it's kind of hard to pressure them because they can just uppercut whatever you do. But I don't know, Gammatron didn't really do it that much, and when he did, it got punished.
Hey,
So.
I'm just gonna run you guys on shoot next because like I can see over like action.
Nice combo, nice drop kick. Yep. Hit the chain.
Yeah, go ahead. Alright. Hey, maxed out!
Man, Sneak is working those shorts. Oh, tried to anti-air. There it is. So, Muscle Power's ABC move, where you just hit ABC, he has a few variations of it, and they're all throws, and they hit at different angles. So one will go down ABC, that'll throw low, up, or I believe it's back ABC, a high throw, and I think he did it and then abandoned it. So.
God, I love that block so much.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
He could have gotten.
Oh!
He threw it away. So that uppercut, you can get anything you want after it if they whiff it. And so he just went with a ducking roundhouse. If he did his combo, he would have won. So that was kind of I guess a mental break. I don't think he realized the recovery that thing has.
Now Gammatron is running away with it.
Well, all he's got to do is chip. I don't think. Yeah, still got it. So J-Max's one big weakness he has is that he doesn't chip very well. He doesn't have any projectile special moves. He doesn't have any special moves that do multiple hits. So chipping people out can be hard, but one thing he can do is if you press ABC, he has a projectile grab that'll grab projectiles and throw them back at people. But if you're close to people, he'll actually grab the other person for a split second, and it does chip damage. So if you're close to him, you just mash ABC, he goes catch, 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 and we'll chip them really low if they're low.
That's crazy.
But I'm not sure Gammatron knew that. It's kind of an easy way to seal out victories if you're super, super close to if they got a magic pixel or something.
All right, Sneak sitting on set point here.
It's turned out to be pretty close. I think Sneak's picking up the game pretty fast. So one thing to note, like that thing that happened just there, is that Muscle Power did a low sweep, and Sneak just popped right out of it. If your hero meter is full on the bottom, anytime you get swept, you auto-recover. And so if you get swept, you just pop back up. So you don't have... So if you have Hero Meter, it basically takes away the whole sweep into jump in cross-up game because you just pop back out of it. The issue with that sometimes is that some characters can actually use that to their advantage. You keep popping out, and they recover so quickly that they can keep pressuring you. It's like it's basically a bunch of resets over and over and over and over again. But Snake going again? Oh, all right. Football versus wrestler again. Let's see if Sneak takes what he learned and puts it to maxed out. Maxed out, much more knowledgeable with football. He was playing in the last couple of tournaments.
I'll go grab the card.
So maxed out has been playing in, I think this is his 4th tournament now in a row that he's done for World Heroes. He was part of the round robin last time. He's very, very knowledgeable with football.
Really?
Yeah. So, and he also plays muscle.
What's going on, Mr. Kusa? Thanks for joining us.
So maxed out, this is kind of his match to lose because he knows a lot about muscle and he knows a lot about football. So let's see if it pays off. Yeah, see, he's guarding his feet, which that's one thing that last player didn't do.
Gammatron,
yeah, Gammatron, where Muscle gets a lot of mileage out of the short special move, and maxed out guarded his feet the whole time, so he couldn't get anything out of it.
You're on the stream next.
Okay. I'm on stream next. I don't know. I think I might be playing Roski. I don't know about Roski. Oh well. Ooh, instant overhead. Good fierce punch. I think it was actually I was actually looking for a option select throw, but because Sneak jumped, it out as a fierce punch and just knocked him out of the air. Low special. Low special. There he goes. He's gonna keep doing it. So, whoa! You see that?
What happened?
That was weird. He maxed out, did a backdash, and went off the screen, and then popped back in again. Because I think his muscle was doing a forward momentum thing, and it just pushed him off the screen completely, and he just popped back in. That was strange. I wonder if it was like a stream thing, or if it was I wasn't looking at the actual game. Oh, low. That was a good mix-up. Empty jump in, 2 shorts.
That is the first game? Or second game?
Second game, he's won both.
So he's won both.
Yeah. Maxed out's kind of on a tear right now. I think Sneak is a little lost as to what to do. Yep. All the health. Yeah. Another thing, Maxed out is really good at finishing that combo. Oh, well, no.
Second time we hit low life, like 4 lights into a Disney.
Yeah, Dizzies in this game are very, you can't rely on them. Because moves, as far as we can tell, moves do a very random amount of Dizzy. We're not sure if it's like counter hits do more or something, but Dizzies are actually very rare. And it's usually, if you're getting your butt kicked, you tend to get more Dizzies on the other guy, but we're not exactly sure. Maxed out 3-0's it.
All right, Lurky!
Gotta go.
Pass it on the dam, please.
Hey, this is Dan stepping in with Chris here on commentary. As we say, Dizzies are a little unpredictable in World Heroes. They're very rare. They seem to operate in a similar fashion Turbo, but show up much less frequently. Each character has an invisible stun meter, but unlike Super Turbo, the stun meter seems to reset very quickly outside of a combo. But on that last match, when a player is behind in life, moves can do a tremendous amount of stun. All right, so here we have Roski on Johnny Max and on Ryufo. Now, Roski is just jumping into this game, so he's still getting his bearings. So that's not going to help matters any, because I think this match is Ryufo's to lose. Now, that's not to say Johnny can't win it, but Ryufo is very good at doing the thing that shuts Johnny down, which is keeping him out. Johnny has to get in, and once he gets in, he's very explosive, huge mix-up potential, huge damage, but he has to get in. And Ryufu has a couple buttons that will stop that cold.
What's going on, Starman? Thanks for joining us in the chat. Good to see you. So is this the first game or second game?
This is the second game. Lurky took the first. Oh, we need to.
So what do you think about this matchup?
Oh, well, I was just saying this matchup is really Ryufu's to lose, I think.
Okay.
Now, they're both characters with big damage, so things can turn around very quickly, but Ryufu does the thing well that Johnny players can't deal with, which is keeping him out. Johnny has to get in, and once he gets in, it's very explosive, huge mixed damage potential, great mix-ups, but he has to get in, and he can struggle doing that.
As we saw right there.
So Ryufu just has to play his game, keep him at spear's length, and if Ryufu messes up, Johnny gets in. Of course, this is where Ryufu's weakness shines. Ryufu doesn't deal with pressure well. He doesn't have a get off me move. He only has one move with invincibility, and that's the hero version of his flame spit.
Yeah.
And it has really slow startup, so you can't punish anything with it. It just kind of gets you out of pressure for a moment, like that. And that's just the hero version. So if Johnny gets in, it's bad news. All Ryufu can do is hope to backdash out. Now, if he's in the corner, well, then that hope is gone. He just has to try and hope he can get a throw in there. And Johnny mucks up his pressure. It's really at that point it's Johnny's game to lose. But as I hit the
Sounds like Kiefer stalls him in a way.
Yeah, except it's like Ryufu has like all this range of like a Dawson character, but then incredible damage potential.
Yeah.
His normals just do huge damage.
He's a dive kick.
He has a dive kick. Although the dive kick is not really as good as you would think because it has a ton of recovery. It does have its uses in some matchups though, because he can use it to punish fire projectile attempts. But that's he can't just throw it out. Like if it gets blocked.
Roski's in.
Yeah. So and you see, and Ryufu's life evaporates.
Wow. Lurky is smiling to himself. Well, Push Sneak just playing another fucking football player. 3 football players in a row.
Well, maybe I'm to blame for that. I don't know. I've encouraged people to, like, when in doubt, pick up Johnny Max. I think he's hands down, far and away, the most enjoyable, easy character. And World Heroes is perfect as a game where there are a lot of accessible characters.
Okay.
I mean, the strength of the game is how accessible it is. If you understand fighting games, you can just you read the mechanics, you jump in, an hour later you're having decent quality matches with someone. Because it's very easy to grasp, and there's a lot of strong, easy stuff. Now, there's really cool technical stuff if you want to dig in, but there's a lot of characters like Johnny that you can pick up and start piloting and do his best stuff, like day one. Hour one. It's not rocket science, and so it's really fun. Both of these characters fall into that category. They're both easily accessible. They both have really strong, straightforward stuff. But But Johnny is all about getting in a mix-up, whereas Ryofu is keeping away. Playing Ryofu well is a little more straightforward. Now Ryofu has some fun stuff he can do with his ABC move, the ceiling stick.
Ooh, nice. All right, so Dan on stream.
I know, right? One more! From the brink of disaster!
Well, Roski almost got me. That's good. Oh well.
Space be here now.
Oh, thank you.
Guys, let us know if the game audio is good. Looks like it, right?
I think so. I don't know. It looks fine to me.
Okay, cool.
I'm not fluent in bouncy meters. So Dan Miller versus Tomato. Oh damn, going with football. A lot of football today. I know I said that, but I didn't even expect it as much as we're seeing.
Yeah, so Dan told me that he's been telling everybody to play J-Max.
He's been playing what?
He's been telling everybody to play J-Max.
Yes.
So that's why we have so many J-Maxes here.
I think that is true. Yeah, I said that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, to be honest, he's not wrong. J-Max is probably the easiest character to get a lot of results very quickly with.
Yep, that's exactly what he was saying.
Yeah. I think the other thing about J-Max though is that Ryofu will do the same, but Ryofu won't really teach you the game.
Yeah.
So, because he'll teach you how to get like cheap wins, but you won't learn the mechanics because his whole game plan relies on just avoiding all mechanics and just mashing and landing fierce punches.
Thanks,
Whereas
Simon.
J-Max J-Max has to like actually kind of play the game.
Cool.
He needs to know like option selects and stuff.
Yow! 10-4! Off stream!
Good super. So, Jean, her big thing is that she is she's sort of hot garbage until she starts dying. And once her health starts flashing, she can spam her supers, and she has two of the best supers in the game. Like, they're very, especially that arrow one, it's very safe, it's very fast, and it does a lot of chip. And so once she gets low, she can start spamming the arrows, and that'll get her a lot of mileage. The downside, of course, is that you have to be actively dying to be able to use them. So, her other super, very good. If it catches them in the air, you actually have to block the first bunch front ways, and then once she goes past you, it flops sides, and so you have to block the other direction. Make it very hard to tell where to block. So that's her other super. That big Firebird is also very good. So I expect Jane to start dying every round and then pull it back with her supers and hope for the best. Dan, of course, knows this. Full screen carry. That's his command throw. It automatically gives you corner carry because it just runs all the way to the side.
Let's go.
Yep. It's like Hugo, except he doesn't change directions like Hugo. So if you're on the far side, you just run all the way across. Hugo has that smart carry technology that J-Max is lacking. They tried to install it in his helmet, but they made him. So one thing that Jean, I think she needs to start doing more of, that move right there. So that's her charge move, and that big like sword swing, it does a ton of damage, and it's very long range. And it's very good at anti. So this game, dashes are very good. Dash into attack. Everyone's dashes have their own set of normals coming out of them. So that her charge like swing will just eat any dash. So if you see any kind of dash, it's a good move to throw out, and it does a ton of damage. I think that was game 2. I don't know. I thought.
We'll find out.
Huh?
We'll find out.
Wait. Is Tomato playing Max?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got all sorts of mixed up. I have no idea what's going on.
Did Tomato win the first game?
I thought so, but maybe not. I'll ask Dan on the next break. Or I guess I can ask David. Well, Dan Miller takes that one.
No, Dan won the game before me, so I don't know what to say.
Big swing. Slappa. That's right, he's wearing a helmet. Oh, backdash is out of it. Backdashes are completely invincible in this game except the last frame. So you can get out of a lot of stuff by backdashing. So if you sniff out a backdash, you can throw out a really long lasting move that has a hitbox that lasts a long time, and it'll catch them on their way out of the backdash. Oh, timeout.
Hey, Dan. Hello? That's me? Okay, that's great.
Oh, jeez.
All right, Dan, 1, 3 straight.
Time flies when you're having fun. Dan won by the timeout, and the funny thing about this game is that a round is actually 53 seconds.
Roski, Gammatron, on
So
stream!
that timer is not reliable. You have a lot less time than 99 seconds.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah. This is Gammatron. I believe it's going to be football. Yep.
Hey guys, you two, off stream next.
See if Gammatron figures some stuff out from last time. Ooh. Stop blocking for some reason. I got an uppercut, nothing following up. Oh, gets super. Oh, is this gonna. Alright, longest super animation ever. So when this super kills, it slows down the time. So you have the slow-mo of the kill, but it goes through the entire animation, and so he just sits there going, oh. When we first showed Roski that happened, he would do that and then start taking selfies with it. So
The whole time that was happening, he was doing this.
yeah. It's the thing about Roski that I don't like. He takes this game way too seriously. I think that's the issue, really. That's Roski first round of the second match.
That's happening now.
Roski seems to have learned the ranges of a lot of these buttons, and I don't think Gammatron is quite there yet. Oh, that could have confirmed that. Nope. Oh, don't do that. Oh. All right, here we go. Roski with his win pose. Oh. This sucks. It's really, really unfortunate. He's a killer machine, alright. So, alright, last match. I think Roski's going for 3 times the super. Hopefully Gammatron doesn't give it to him. Oh, Gammatron switched to Hanzo. I think this is a much better choice. Then again, I'm not sure he... Maybe he does, I don't know. Maybe he knows more about Hanzo than we assume. A lot of people pick up Hanzo because they think he's like Ryu, and it's very much not the case. He was a lot like Ryu in the first World Heroes, and then each game he got progressively more and more ninja-like and less karate-like. So he moves very strangely. A lot of his moves are very short range, and he's more of a pressure character than a footsie character. He has probably the best infinite in the game, but the infinite's very difficult to do, so a lot of people don't. I think Roski was trying to bait a DP, that's why that empty jump in came out. He's looking for the super. Yeah, I think he got it. Nope. That's what he was doing. That's what that empty jump in was. He was looking for the DP and then super. Didn't get it, so. Alright, Roski takes your 3-0. Again, against Gammatron. I saw you trying for that a 3rd time. You're too far.
I punish the dragon.
Yeah, you were too far.
Oh, it just won't activate at all?
Huh?
Will it not activate at all? No, there were like 2 or 3 times before that. In that round, I tried to do it, and just nothing happened.
What was going on when that happened?
He dragon punched, and I tried to punish, and I did it, and the dude just took it. Like, I didn't get any normal or anything.
Oh, I don't know. Alright. D-Wade versus Roski off stream. Who's Dr. Destroyah? Max. Oh! Dr. Destroyah. Okay.
Yeah, he changes his name every week.
Okay, oh, I see.
It was... First it was just Max, then it was Dora, then it was Dr. Maxio, then it was Mr. Destroyer, and now it's Dr.
Oh, man, he got his doctorate since the last tournament. Okay. Nice. Very proud of very proud of Max. Going through medical school in the month since.
Alright, I'm gonna have you 2 later.
This is Tomato and Sneak. We got Tomato as J-Max, Sneak as Muscle Power. Oh, good. Good, confirmed. Sneak plays a lot of Dudley, so he's very used to the low shorts in the super. Or is it a low, what's a...
Yeah, short super.
Short super, yeah. So, I wonder if that's why he picked Muscle Power, because it's basically like playing Dudley. Yeah, I guess so. A lot of lateral movement. That all makes sense now.
And also, we typically prefer to play boxers, but I don't think there's a boxer in this game, right?
There's a kickboxer, but he's terrible.
He's not a boxer.
No, not a boxer.
I feel like Lex Luger is the closest thing, you know?
I can see that. Snake, I think, is getting really used to this this matchup. Oh, no, that's that big boot will beat the air grab at that range. Good confirm. So, Muscle Power's drop kick if the other person is ducking, a lot of people, it'll actually just whiff, and they can do whatever they want to them. But J-Max is so big that basically any kind of move is just going to hit his big body anyway. Battle of the airs. Oh, missed the links. Go short. He takes round 2. I feel like Sneak is playing this matchup very well, but J-Max can just steal rounds so easily with those boots. You see so much damage. It's like this. Yep. Not finishing it though. Let's air it. Shift up. Low sweep, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about all the J-Maxes here not knowing how to chip people out with them. On one hand, it's kind of corny, but on the other, I do want them to play the best they can, and that is a tool that J-Max has. I don't know, maybe they'll learn it for next time. That is, I really like that. It is 1-0 Sneak, I believe. I think I got that right.
David's so fucking tall that rear counter.
Alright, Sneak takes first round. Sneak is getting a lot of mileage out of those low lengths. A lot of pressure, just getting away from pressure. That's one thing about this game is basically near every attack is plus. So if you're getting pressured, you need to figure out a way out of it. You can't counter footsies really. So you need to either find a backdash or throw or wait for them to push themselves away, because you're not gonna beat any kind of back and forth up close. Good air throw. He's going much more airborne now.
Now, in your experience, how good is Tomato at this game? Like, seems like he plays with you guys fairly often.
He doesn't play very often, as far as I can tell. He doesn't. I think he played Jean, but then he found that she was lacking, and so I think he switched to J-Max earlier today. So he's got a very basic J-Max. I feel like he's played a chunk of J-Max like a couple of weeks ago, but since then I've seen him mainly play Jean. So. But you know, like they say, J-Max is very easy to get results out of. So
yeah.
Even if you switch today, his fundamentals are pretty good. He's a super turbo player, so he gets a lot of the throw cheese and stuff.
I know he's a super turbo player.
Yeah.
Literally, I lose him every fucking time. It's Blanco. I hate that shit. I hate it so much. It's my matchup to lose, and I still lose it every damn time.
Yeah. So I think that's one thing he has over a lot of the players is that he kind of understands the old school kind of cheese. Like zero frame throws and stuff. He's very comfortable with that kind of game. But I mean, he's behind now, so Sneak is getting some really good confirms with his muscle power.
Yeah.
He's doing a low short into clothesline, low short drop kick, and that's a pretty tight. That's pretty tight connect. What? Wait, are they done? Are you guys done? Oh, okay. What? Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, no, we got you.
Okay. Lurky Dr. Destroyer on stream. Dan.
Hey, this is Dan checking back in. Up next, we've got Lurky and Destroyah. I'm guessing Destroyah's been messing around with Johnny and Hanzo. I'm guessing a Hanzo pick is inevitable. From Lurky, it's anybody's guess. We've both been messing around with a lot of the cast, but his best characters are definitely Jack and Rico. He's not afraid of the cheese. I'm guessing a Jack pick, but I could be wrong. Could pull from the B team. Now, this is what I expect. So here we go, Hanzo and Jack. Now, on paper, I think Hanzo wins this, but Hanzo is top tier based on a lot of pressure around his ABC cancel move, which can lead to an infinite, which is really deadly. But that's not something that any of the players here have access to. So while Hanzo wins on paper, Jack is going to win today because Jack has a lot of really, really strong, straightforward offense. Just big buttons that lead to a combo with a knockdown, and then he just does it again. His biggest buttons are very safe on block, and his pressure is unrelenting. Now, his defense is lacking. He doesn't really have a get off me move, but you have to put Jack on defense first, and that's something that Dr. Destroyah is going to have a hard time with today, I think. All right, now here's an opening. That's a nice. Yeah, that the win is very unsafe on block, sometimes on hit. That he had the right idea there. You can use it to chip out. It just wasn't quite weak enough to chip out. Oh, that was a good cross-up by Dr. Destroyah. Hanzo is jumping medium kick. Very good button. But you have to follow up afterwards. So if Hanzo had gotten the full damage after that jump in, that would have been his round. So as you can see, Jack just working a couple really good buttons. Standing heavy kick, really good. That move does great chip. There you go. That was good DP on Hanzo's part.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
that's disgusting. Hey, you two on stream next. So on stream next we have Max Out versus Lost Arks DM Dan, who's on the mic with me right now. It'll be a run back from last month. We'll see how it goes this time.
It's time for the run back. I'm a little scared.
You'll be fine.
Haven't been in the lab. Well, Destroyah mixing it up a little here with Johnny Max, and I think that's probably a good choice because Johnny Max has a lot more straightforward damage potential. But here's just a question of who gets their offense going. Johnny benefits from probably the best Dragon Punch move in the game with full invincibility on startup. So that's going to make Jack respect him a little more on wake up. But Johnny has to get his offense going. Right now he's running away.
That's it, 3-0. My God.
All right.
Hey, Dr. Destroyer, tomato, off stream.
All right, It's be tipping. It's like, chosen one. Yeah, I was like.
Okay.
So this is an exciting run back from last month. Dan lost in that unfortunate set
Oh yeah.
where he
Yeah.
had his buttons wrong.
Oh, yeah, where he kept opening the machine up.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll have to do that this time.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe he'll do it out of mind games
fond
or
memories.
something. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, memories. Yeah. I don't think we'll see Mudman. That's who Matt or Dan was trying before, but I think it just wasn't working against Muscle.
Yeah.
Max won last month, right?
Yeah. Because of the issue. I think it was like 5-3.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Last month was a round robin.
Yeah.
Right. So Fuma is going to jump off the top of the screen a whole lot, and it makes it a little annoying. There he goes. Because he's got Fuma has the most air mobility out of any character.
Wow, this stage is beautiful.
Yeah. It's beautiful the first 1,000 times.
And after that,
This stage and the Egyptian stage, I could do without ever seeing again. Because they're usually the first couple of stages, and so when you first start it up, these are the stages that you see is the Egyptian and fire stage. But
makes sense.
they did look great. Good guard break. Fuma and Hanzo both have fairly good guard breaks. It's just their medium punch. So it's pretty easy to land it and open people up. Oh, crosses up. Yep. That comes to matchup knowledge. Fuma's super. If he does it point blank, it'll actually cross you up and hit from behind. And if you don't know that, you get hit by it. The way to get around is just a neutral jump attack, and you just knock him out of the air, or forward dash under him, or back dash out of the range. But just standing there and blocking is not a good option. Oh, not a mix-up. So Fuma can combo his normal uppercut into an air uppercut. Like it won't combo on the person, but you can do one after the other, and oh, super version.
It's still the first game, right?
So like Maxed Out was trying there to do. He did a big attack, trying to catch him on the way down, and he just went right under him because he did a second uppercut. All right, Max takes first one. Again, getting up for some reason, sitting back down.
Talking shit. Talking shit.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. I think Eric's a better choice.
I think so too. He's Eric. Well, I say that, but one thing that Muscle doesn't have is a very good projectile break. So big old projectiles like Eric's wave can give him a bit of a headache. Oh! Oh, is this the... Oh, this... So that's the EX 360. I was hoping it wasn't his super. His super is all like J-Max, where if you do it into a round, he just keeps... Like, he'll throw him up in the air, pile drive him, throw him up in the air again, pile drive him, do like a bunch of like dances, then throw him up in the air again. Eric definitely has all the tools to deal with muscle. I think the first round was Dan trying to get used to his buttons again after FOMO.
All right.
That is punishable. Eric's got big projectiles. He's got amazing anti-airs. He's got really big forward-hitting buttons.
Eric?
So, Eric, yeah.
Yeah.
So the
He's my character in this game.
yeah. So the those big forward momentum moves that Muscle has will just run into stuff.
Got it.
So seems to be doing pretty good. I think. Got him again. Will this kill? Not sure. No. His 360 throws are fairly weak in this game. Muscle Power being the only one who actually has them, but they're not. His throws are not super damaging, but they are 0 frames. So they've got that going for them. So you can't bait them and you can't block them. Yeah, he needs, so Dan keeps rushing in, and I'm not sure why. He doesn't need to, and it's getting him killed. This is the game he needs.
Yeah,
he needs,
exactly.
Yeah. He wants to get the big damage, I think, and Eric's big damage is based on his Russians, but his Russians are not safe. So now he's just giving up damage for no reason.
Yeah, why did he go in?
Yeah, if Dan plays it super safe and just stays at a distance, throwing fireballs and using his hammer, because Muscle Power actually has a very big body, and those hammers, the hitbox on the hammer is actually like a little pixel right in the middle of it, and so little characters can, like the hammer will just go right through them.
Yeah.
But for big characters, it's just so easy to hit them with it. So it's a really good defensive tool.
Oh, Muscle's in.
Oh, dude, no. I think Dan was going for his super. His super has no invincibility. It's like that's what it is. He throws like a big whale at you.
Oh no.
Back throw. But it doesn't have any invincibility against jump ins. Dan getting up to taunt his opponent a second time. Alright, he's got him cornered, called out the backdash. Got those guard breaks, but the thing about guard breaks is if you break their guard, that hit doesn't actually do damage. So if you guard break them and then they backdash and you don't hit anything else,
That's it.
you just hit neutral. You don't get anything out of it.
Oh!
Gets him again with it.
That's it. It's over.
No. He was ahead and his 360 is going to do a lot of damage. And the big hammer already gets it. Alright. 2-1. Dan stays alive. With a big smile on his face. He's saying something to me, I don't know what. I don't especially care.
Hey, buddy. How are you? Hi.
Open up the legs. Yeah, that's kind of Muscle Power's. At least the muscle players we've had here. That's kind of their game plan right there. Is doing short special move. And Eric's short, low short outranges him by a lot, and so it kind of shuts that tool down because he's just gonna outshort him.
Oh no! He backdashed.
Backdash into throw.
I think he's going in when he doesn't need to. He could just apply pressure.
For sure. I'm not sure. I think he's just got it in his mind that he wants the big damage, even when he's so far ahead that he can just kind of lame it out. He's especially when your opponent's jumping that much. Rushing in with a slide to a low isn't going to do a lot for you. He's rushing in again. No. Backdash for no reason. He wasn't in any danger until he backdashed. Yep. 3-1. Maxed out takes it. Got to chat with Dan at some point about his rush in.
Maxed out on stream.
Off I go.
Chris. Gal, Lost Ark Dan, off stream.
Hey Dan, the website on this other side, the camera's not working.
Alright. Contact on the mic. I'm not so knowledgeable about this game, but I'll do my best. So, Lurky rocking his Ryofu, which is what helped him win earlier against another J Max. But I think this is the strongest J Max we have in the building. So we'll see how he does against this one. Last time he was playing against Roski, who's significantly more inexperienced in the game, but they're better fighting game plan in general. We'll see how it does. So it looks like they're at 1 round apiece, and we're going on. Alright, and he takes that game with really excellent zoning tools to keep J-Max out. Nice backdashes to make sure not to get J-Max in, but now J-Max is in. Oh, gets the grab. Zero, for those of you who don't know, grabs in this game are like ST. They come out on the first frame, and they're proximity things with heavy buttons. Oh, there's a super. Oh man, waste. Now he's in the corner. J-Max is in. Fine pressure. Get off. Oh man, that invincible DP. And he takes the round. Alright, Ryofu doing a great job of keeping J-Max out. What could J-Max do? Does a fire, keep him out for even longer. Catches him. Lurky's now standing on the precipice of going into Grand Finals. This game plan seems to be working very well. Oh man. Get off me. And that's it. Lurky takes it 3-0 clean, going into grand finals. Maxed out is sitting in losers finals. We have Gal versus Lost Ark Dan off stream. For now, we're going to run some ads really quickly. We'll be right back with some more matches.
You win. Perfect.
Down. Yep.
D-Wade won that against Dan the Man. Off-stream games over to the stream. We got D-Wade versus Vader. I guess it's Gao and Tomato.
Player select. Ready? Round one, fight! Round two, fight! Captain Kid versus Johnny Maximum. Round one, fight!
I'm a 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Okay.
Alright guys, we're now at grand final of this game. Lurky is defending his title. He's won just about every World Tournament tournament we've had. I think so. So it's really, he's out here trying to defend his belt. His command of the characters, his command of the game, his knowledge of everything's very deep. He seems to be able to manipulate that into tournament wins. The main character seems to be Jack and Ryoku. Jack's just too much, man.
Next set is closing in 10 minutes. Next set is closing in 10 minutes. Sign up now.
Oh man. He's very unhappy about that. Man. Hey, Chris! Alright, it is 1-0 in this grand final contest. It's still 3 out of 5. Hey, Dan!
Laser sword.
Alright, here we are. World Heroes Perfect Grand Finals, and we saw this match last time. Max is back with his Johnny Max to see if he can settle the score and make things turn out a little differently. This is an interesting matchup. Both characters have really explosive offense. Johnny Max has much better defense than Jack. with his invincible Dragon Punch. Jack has no equivalent. He is very poor defense. But Jack has a lot faster offense. He can more effectively rush down. Johnny has to work harder to get in. But they both need to be in, relatively speaking. Jack, say, has the advantage on the range and the area of effect of some of his normals. That standing heavy kick that you see right there, it hits all over the place, and if it lands, then you can cancel into the knockdown. And the cancel is very late. It's plenty of time. You have all day to wait and see if it lands. So the back dash got punished by Johnny. Oh, nice combo. Now you see the explosive damage, and that's the game. Well, the round, all you see is two combos. If Johnny gets that full combo with the jumping heavy kick juggle, follow up with Max has shown he's really trained. He's got that down pat. You see he used it to good effect there. But both characters have really high damage output. They can go south really quickly. Johnny Maxwell needed to be ready with that Dragon Punch there to get out of the corner, and unfortunately it just didn't happen. And so Jack takes another one, and Chris continues his Jack streak. But we'll see. Next month's a whole new ball game.
I was putting in first up. I'll have to watch
just wake up. Is this yours? I just unlocked Color 17 for Johnny. Thank me.
Well, sadly, you say that doesn't get much love here.
That's okay. Thank you. I unlocked the color for you. I can't make people have these things.
Don't worry, I got this.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, that was fun. So more crazy. Thanks for those, buddy.
Just because, like,
Yeah, Jack is very, very fast.
personally, I'm excited. The general reaction
He's very fast. He's very tricky. But he has to make a lot of unsafe choices to really make stuff work. And helps they're not good at anti-air.
every opportunity you get to trash.
And it's every opportunity. I did 3.
I get you're not being happy with what market you're doing. I don't see the value.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. One here was perfect. We're actually just about to shut down the stream and we'll come right back up in literally 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere.